Hello friends, today I will discuss about operating cycle of a circuit breaker. In nameplate, the operating cycle of a circuit breaker is mentioned as O-0.3 second dash CO, then dash 3 minute, then dash CO. Now what is the meaning of this operating cycle will be discussed in this video. So friends, before going through this video, you are requested to please go through my channel and do subscribe my channel if not subscribed earlier, and also press bell button for notification of videos to be uploaded in future. Operating cycle of a circuit breaker is also called the auto reclosing duty of the CB. This operating cycle or auto reclosing duty is mentioned for fault condition of the transmission line, not for normal condition. Normally it is mentioned as O-T-C-O-T-CO. Now T and T dash are the time. O means opening or tripping of the circuit breaker on fault condition. Then CO means close operation followed by opening operation during permanent fault condition. Then T means minimum dead time required for CB ready for first auto reclose shot. Then T dash means reclaim time of the circuit breaker required to be CB to be ready for second reclosing shot. In transmission line, 80 to 90% fault are transient in nature, and this kind of fault remain in the system for very short duration of time. Therefore, it is very beneficial to put the system live automatically rather than manual closing of the circuit breaker, and that is why auto reclose comes into the picture. Now, if a transient fault occurs, the distance relay senses this fault and issue a trip signal instantly, and CB will trip during this fault condition. After some dead time of 600 milliseconds to 1 second depending upon the voltage level of the system, auto reclosing of the CB is done from the distance relay. So the entire process of system normal is done within 1 to 1.2 seconds, and that is why the auto reclose features of the CB is taken to normal the system very quickly. Now come to the duty cycle or the auto reclosing duty of the circuit breaker. Now fault is sensed by the distance relay. 21 is the distance relay ANSI code, and distance relay will send a trip signal to the circuit breaker. The CB tripped during fault condition. As CB tripped, arc will be established, and there will be arc extinguisher by means of the SF6 gas if it is a SF6 circuit breaker, or if it is a BCB, then the vacuum interrupter extinguishes the arc, and that is why the CB will wait for minimum 0.3 second or 300 millisecond, so that after the 0.3 second or 300 millisecond CB is ready for auto reclose. Now auto reclose pulse is given from the distance relay and CB close. So CB remain in close condition if the fault is cleared. If fault persists, that is for permanent fault, the distance relay, that is 21, sends the fault again and initiate trip signal again. Then CB will be tripped, that is to clear the fault. Now since the CB closed under fault condition and again tripped under fault condition, now the CB will take some time, that is called the reclaim time of the CB, so that CB will ready for second sort of auto reclose. Now second auto reclose shot is given by the distance relay and CB reclose again after a minimum of 3 minutes. Now if the fault is cleared, then CB remain in close condition for second successful reclose shot. Now if the fault persists, then CB will be remain in trip condition until the manual closure of the circuit breaker, and that is how the duty cycle or auto reclosing duty of the circuit breaker is completed. And this auto reclosing duty or operating cycle is recommended by the manufacturer of the circuit breaker. If the second reclose shot is given within 3 minutes, then it will affect the life of the circuit breaker. So normally in case of permanent fault, the reclaim time is given as 25 seconds, so that after the first successful of the auto reclose, if fault persists, then distance relay sense this fault, and since the fault is within 25 seconds, that is within the zone of reclaim time, and the auto reclose lockout will be occur, and the distance relay trip the 3 pole of the circuit breaker, and that is how the fault is cleared. So normally in the distance relay, second sort of auto reclose is not given. So this is all about operating duty or operating cycle of the circuit breaker. I hope you understood about the duty cycle of the circuit breaker. If you like my video, then do subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching.